Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. Please open your book on page 617 and let's start with our new lesson. Lesson 3 in our topic 15. Let's start. Understands halves and fourths.
Which is larger, 1/2 or 1/4 of the same sandwich? Divide the sandwiches. Then circle the sandwich that has larger equal shares.
All right, so we have two sandwiches. One we're gonna divide it to halves, two halves, and one we'll divide it to fourths or quarters. So let's see. Oops. All right, and let's divide the other sandwich to quarters. All right, which sandwich that have larger equal shares? This one. So we circle this one. Okay, let's watch our video.
Pizzas come in different sizes, but they are usually sliced in wedges through the middle. They can be sliced into different numbers of shares. These pizzas are the same size. This pizza is cut into 4 equal shares. Each share is 1/4 of the whole. This pizza is cut into 2 equal shares. Each share is 1/2 of the whole. How many fourths make one whole?
All right, how many fourths or how many quarters? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/4 makes one whole.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4/4 make one whole. How many halves make one whole?
1, 2. 2 halves make one whole.
1, 2. 2 halves make one whole. If you were very hungry, would you want a piece of the pizza that is cut into halves or fourths? Why?
All right. If you're very hungry, would you like to have one piece, like 1/4 or 1/4 of the pizza that's divided to 4 equal parts, or one part of the pizza that's divided in 2 halves? So that will be your share, half of it.
You would want a piece of the pizza that is cut into halves. A half would be larger than a fourth. The pizza with fourths has smaller shares. The pizza with halves has fewer shares. If you had to share a pizza with 3 other people, would you cut the pizza into halves or fourths?
Select your answer.
Well, if you have to share a pizza with 3 other people, so 3 and yourself means 4. Of course, we're gonna cut the pizza in fourth, not in half. So that's the answer.
You would cut the pizza into fourths. That is the only way you would have enough for everyone to have a piece.
Now you have seen how halves and fourths are related.
All right, so in this lesson, we learned that half is more than 1/4. And also we learned that 2/4, 2 parts, 2 quarters makes 1/2. All right. Let's see our guided practice in your book, page 618. Circle the shape that has more equal shares. Put an X on the shape that has larger equal shares. So circle the shape that has more equal shares. So I have square divided to 4 equal parts, 4 equal shares, or to fourths. So that's that one I'm going to circle because it has more equal shares. The next one, the yellow square, it has larger equal shares. So that's the one we're going to put cross or X on it. Okay, let's go for that. Number 2, we have 2 circles, one divided to halves. So this is that larger equal shares, and the other one have 4 quarters or 4/4. So that's have more equal shares. So I have more equal shares, but this one I have larger equal share. So let's put our marks. So we're going to put an X on this one, and we're going to circle the blue circle. All right, let's go for number 3. Again, circle the shape that has more equal shares. More equal shares, we're going to circle, and then we're going to put an X on the shape that it has larger equal shapes. Let's take a different color. All right, so this one have more equal shares. The red circle has 4 quarters, and then the green circle have very good larger equal shares. So we'll put X on this one, and then the last one, we have 2 shapes, one divided to quarters, 4 quarters. So this is the shape that has more equal shares because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, 4 quarters or 4/4. And this one, it has larger equal share. So we're gonna put an X on this one, and we're gonna circle this one. All right. So I'll leave you with the rest of the activity in your book, page 619 and 620. That's it for today's lesson, first graders. Thank you. Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. We are still in topic 15, and this is lesson number 4. So please open your book, page 621. Model with math. Let's see what we have.
Mary's blanket is divided into 2 equal shares. One share of the blanket is yellow and the other is orange. How can you describe the share of the blanket that is yellow? Draw and color the blanket to show your work.
All right, so you can draw the first part, the blanket. Try to make the line straight. All right. And then you can design it the way you like. Okay. The second part, divide them into equal shares. So that's up to you. You can divide them from corner to corner. Or you can divide them from this side to that side, or from top to the bottom. So it's up to you. Okay, one share of the blanket is yellow and the other is orange. So these are the colors I'm gonna use, yellow and orange. I will consider this orange. I know it's red, but it's closer to orange. So I'm gonna color this. Orange, and I know you will do better job than me coloring, and this one is going to be yellow. Okay, so this is the second part. So I draw the blanket, I divide it into equal parts. I color one part yellow and the other part is orange. Now, how we describe the blanket, the share of the blanket that is yellow. All right, so how are we gonna describe this part? It's 1 yellow out of 2, right? Out of 2 equal parts. So let's write this down. 1 out of 2 equals parts or shares, either or, is yellow. We can put it down here. So 1 out of 2 equal shares is yellow. All right, let's go and watch our video.
Miss Rose's curtain is divided into 4 equal shares. She dyes 2 shares red and 2 shares blue. How can you describe the shares of the curtain that are red? What are you trying to find out?
We try to find out.
You are trying to find out how to describe the shares that are red. What do you know? You know that there are 4 equal shares. You also know that 2 shares are red and 2 shares are blue. Can pictures and objects be used to show the problem? Yes, you can draw a picture of the curtain. How can a picture help you?
It will help you to understand and solve the problem. And also seeing how many shares in blue and how many shares in red.
You can see how many shares are red and how many are blue. When you draw a picture to solve a problem, you need to draw all the parts. So draw a picture of the curtain with 4 equal shares. You can color in the equal shares to match the problem.
All right, so we have the curtain with 4 equal shares. That's the first part. The second part would color 2 shares red and 2 equal shares are blue.
You draw a picture to show how the quantities in the problem are related. How can you describe the shares that are red? You can describe the shares that are red by looking at the drawing and counting how many equal shares there are in all, and how many equal shares are red. How many shares are red?
Select your answer.
So we'll count how many red shares. So we have 1, 2. So 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. So first we count the share that we're talking about, and then we count the share of the whole picture of the whole object. So how many equal shares we have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 2 red. So 2 out of 4.
There are 4 equal shares in all, and 2 shares are red. So 2 out of 4 shares are red. You can use words to describe the drawing. The drawing shows 4 equal shares. 2 of 4 shares are red.
Drawing a picture can help you solve a problem.
All right, easy and fun. Let's go for the guided practice. In your book, page 622, and answer the questions that we have. Draw a picture to solve the problem, then complete the sentence. Pet makes a purple and yellow flag. So 2 colors, purple and yellow flag. the flag is divided in 2/4. 2 shares are yellow, the rest of the flag is purple. How many of the shares are purple? All right, so let's draw first the flag. All right. So the flag is divided in 2/4. All right, let's do this. It's 1, 2, 3. This is a little big. Awesome. Which color are we using? Yellow and purple. So I'm gonna go for my yellow and I'm gonna color 2 shares are yellow. So these are my yellow. 1. And I'm gonna color this one yellow. I know you can do a better job than me and color all the way and have fun. Second, 2 shares are purple. All right, so how many of the shares are purple? So I looked at, I have 4 shares, 2 are purple. So 2 out of 4 equal shares are purple. 2, the colors that I'm looking at, out of all the parts that I have, all the equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 out of 4 equal shares are purple. All right. So this is the activity for today. You have the rest in your book, page 623 and 624. You need crayons, you need to have fun and enjoy it. And remember, when you put down the number of the shares that we're looking at, the colors, you put them first, and then you see out of the whole object or out of all the shares that you have. All right, that's it for today, first graders. Thank you.